Check. Check. I hear clicking, but I don't hear no sound. Yeah, I'm getting check. Check. Oh, wow, why is it popping up? I hear clicking, but I don't hear no sound. That was weird. I couldn't get it in the mission editor. You know what though? I think I screwed up my mission editor somehow or another. Well, not somehow or another. My dumb ass was trying to look at the Lua files. You know how you go open with? Well, I put open with always notepad. So all of my Lua files now look like this. They're like notepads instead of Lua files. I don't know. Maybe I got to repair that. Maybe that's why I couldn't get the mission editor to work. Because that's exactly where these files are. Or maybe that's why I couldn't get the Apache to work. I don't freaking know. I'm just going to do a repair later on. And maybe that'll fix it. Hell, that's not cool. If I generate a mission, then I can just fly it how I want to fly it. I'm gonna go edit first. I'm gonna edit the mission. Maybe that's why I couldn't get the mission editor to work. Because that's exactly where these files are. Or maybe that's why I couldn't get the Apache to work. I mean, they have garbage. just want to check out this map. I think they both are up. I really don't know how much interest they're gonna get in this. That's me accidentally hit, hitting the screen too many times. It's still loading. I don't think it errored out. Done that. I didn't do it on purpose. I should just keep loading though. Maybe it is. Maybe it is locked up. I think this is going. My load time is just ridiculous though. I have no idea why. I would think that I would at least reformatted my hard drive and reloaded everything. I thought I would get a better load the other way to a worse load time. I mean, like really bad. Like really, really bad. Maybe this is because the first time I loaded this map, but I think this is kind of about what I get on any mission map, just about. But this seems like extra, extra long. But again, this is the first time I'm loading this, so I'm just trying to go to sleep. Come on, baby. Damn. I had the weirdest thing happen to me with YouTube. It was a game called 6 Days of Fallujah. I loaded like a 1 minute short video of the gameplay. Now, mind you, I got probably, I don't know, 20, 30, 6 Days of Fallujah videos. But something in that 1 minute clip made YouTube say that it was displaying criminal activity which goes against their community standards. Then it makes so bad. I appealed it. So that means I guess a human looked at it and said that, nah, we can't have that on here. So I have no idea. There was no background noise. It was just all game noises, game sound. It was 1 minute and 1 second video. I got about, realistic, I bet you I got about 30. About 30 6 Days of Fallujah videos spread out throughout my channel. And none of them have a problem with that 1 minute video. So I really don't know. But yeah, they didn't give me a community strike, but shit, I'll be honest with you, man. At this point, I don't give a shit. Especially on this game channel. I mean, they got the requirements so jacked up that unless you really doing a game that people like Fortnite or Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto, you're not gonna get monetized on YouTube. These niche games like this, DCS Apache, uh, nah, they're just not gonna get the views that's gonna get you uh, monetized. Now I know how to do it. All you gotta do is really just start stealing other people's videos. For some reason, you can take other people's 1 minute videos and put them on your channel and let them run, and you get all of your you can get all your views and requirements for YouTube. I just why the fuck would you give me a night mission? I don't want it. I waited all that time for a friggin' night mission. 0713. All right, this is an AM mission, so 0713. That's nighttime, bro. God damn it. Can I edit it? If I quit, I think it's just gonna go out. I can save the mission. I said this is a new option. Save, huh? Yeah. I'll take a look at that. I don't think it would stick me in a nighttime mission. I can't see the map on a nighttime mission. Or if it ain't one damn thing, it's another. Kick me back to the editor, please. My God, this is so slow. This is ridiculously slow. This kind of another reason why I haven't been really playing DCS like I normally would. I have all day to play, but I just a lot of times I just don't feel like waiting on the thing to load and running this shit like this. Like right now, I don't know if it's locked up or not. I click quit. Ah, patience. Let's see. This has been 35 minutes. Longer than that if you count my update and the download time. But 35 minutes and I haven't flown anywhere. Haven't flown shit. Look at this. This shit is ridiculous. I'm just gonna assume that maybe it's because this is the first time I'm loading this map. And let's see. Is this the same mission? Yeah. Let me go ahead and change the time. Eleven 1962. What the fuck? That's why they have no Apaches. Nineteen 1962. You know what? As long as it's daytime, I don't care. Let's just go. 1962. 1962. Yeah, maybe that's why I didn't have I tested. Maybe that's why I didn't have it in the mission editor. I did not have the Apache. 37 minutes, still ain't flown nothing. What the fuck? And I'm still at nighttime. 001113. Hey, bro, are you fucking kidding me? I almost hit quit the desktop. Mission editor. This thing is using Zulu time, right? Oh, 0. That's 12. Let's go 11. I expected to be done with this by now. My plan was to come in here, fly it, check it out, talk about it, get in the Viper, fly a little faster, and go do something else. But yeah, see, my load time's a little faster now. I guess that was the first time I loaded up this map. Okay. We're not gonna be inflicting no maximum damage on nobody. We just want to look at the map. Got the ugly light. All right, this is why I'm working. Let's look at my old base. This base, the end of the runway ran off a cliff. Not today, it don't. what it would look like back in 1962, huh? Why, why did this take me in 1962? That's wild. Oh, I remember having two runways. I do remember this tarmac right here, though. Yeah, I do remember this tarmac. Yep. I mean, I can't say that's it, considering the time period here is 1962. But I can remember walking across this flight line many a times. It's matter of fact, my first experience with what they call a military exercise. I was just coming out of basic training, came through the gate, walking to the bunker, brand new airman. Nobody told me about the simulated base attacks. So it was what is that called? It's a starfighter, F-101 or 105, something like that. Starfighter. I'm walking across the base, known and on, across the flight line, headed to my job. Had my Rensworth Smith brooching, my Coke, all my gear, and all of a sudden a low level F-105 doing about Mach 9 million buzzed the base, and I had no idea what was happening. I just threw all that shit up in the air and took off running. SPs at the gate were laughing their ass off. Boy, I hit that bunker. I dived in that bunker. I dived my ass in that bunker, boy. They was like, man, what's wrong with you? I was like, bro, we're under attack. We're under attack, sir. My ass was scared. Come from a little small town. Next thing you know, you're in Germany. Simulated attack. That shit was so loud. That damn plane was so loud. And then it landed at the base, right? And I was in jet fuels. I was a refueler my first 16 years. Guess who they sent out to fucking refuel it? They sent me out to refuel the damn thing. That is not, is that a fuel truck? That is definitely a fuel truck. All right, let me get in my Apache. We'll take it for a quick flight. All right, do I have this thing set up? I got the pilot body set up. I got F10 set up. We got a bunch of planes coming. I probably should have just did this with the engine already going, but I want to kill some time. Oh, first you got to turn on the battery, sir. Canopy is open. Where damn canopy at? Okay, got that. Let's get some APU. Oh, am I gonna need the crew chief? I hope I don't need the crew chief. Oh, yeah. Hope I can take off in this damn thing. Update heading, APU on. turn all of this on. Let's go red. Press to test. Sun lights on bright. And let's go with engine 1. Get all I need to do. I need to move this sucker. Don't tell me they don't change it so that now I'm gonna have to figure out some shit to do with the fuel. Oh, yeah, this is all new. What is this? What's going on here? Automatic transfer. Something ain't right. I don't know what that fuel transfer is. You ain't getting no fuel, bro. This shit is so they've changed it. What's up, Astronaut? They've changed this shit, so here's what we gonna do. Cause I'm not sitting here trying to learn how to start it differently than when I knew how to start it a week ago. Take off from parking hot, and let's go. PC, what PC do you have? My PC is generic, built in 2017 i7. I don't know, I think it might be third or fourth generation i7. And I got a 3080 Ti graphics card. So I am well past needing an update. Well past. My motherboard's old, my CPU's old. Video card still does this thing. I mean, I could still run. I still can run DCS, so right now that's all I really care about. Did I not put on here start from parking hot? All right, that ain't gonna work. You want to be funny? Let's go with a Windows Home. We'll do the auto start. Auto sequence is running. This is really an ugly airplane. She gonna go through all of the. I'm gonna turn the game volume down here in a minute. I think I better do it now. Somebody told me the game sound was up way too high. Yeah, I can do it this way. I hope that little interruption didn't screw me up. I think it screwed me up. Oh no, it did. 51 minutes and I still haven't taken off. Waiting for EGI alignment. Yeah, I don't do any of this when I started. I mean, not none of it. I was gonna just fly this right quick, go from Zweibrücken to Ramstein, then come back and get in the Viper, do a VR flight over the Germany map, but 52 minutes and I still ain't taking off. It's been longer than 52 minutes because it took me I had to get an update, then I had to download the map and install it. Then I had to generate a mission, and of course, you got to tweak that. And I, all I want to do is fly, man. What the hell? Waiting for EGI alignment. Yeah, I would not be doing this if I could just start this sucker. Uh, we're gonna go Control Z. Let's speed this up, bro. All I'm trying to do is fly. I might just have to go get a Viper and not even be concerned with this. I know in the Viper, all I'm gonna do is just take off. Another thing that's pissing me off is why is this game? God damn it! I clearly have this set for here. and I clearly got the option. Oh shit. I guess when I updated it defaulted to this shit. This is what I'm saying, man. It's just too much. It's too much. Shit changes on you. It's just too much. It's too much. Shit changes on you. All right. If you can hear the game, let me know. If you can't, let me know. Um, at this point, I just want to get my ass up in the air and fly. All right, what I want to do here, I want to go show. I like to do my own little map here. With the coordinates. No, I need to be over here. I need to be able to map. Dig. Elevation. Same thing. Map. I know I had a button set for this. Just the freaking controls. I don't have nothing set for that. We do now. Make sure you're on the right one. Apache. Last one I did was in March. Let's use this one. Alright, let's try to take off.
Rotor RPM low. 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 Rotor RPM low.
Okay, is the rudder not working?
Rotor RPM low. RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
That was ugly. That was an absolutely ugly. Okay. Settle down. Let's see if I can make this work. Let's just go straight to. First off, let's get some of this RPM out of here. What are we doing here? Let's go Go route. You mean tell me I don't have no waypoints? All I got is one waypoint. Let's go waypoint one. Direct. Waypoint one. Why is it in kilometers and not miles? I ain't gonna worry about that. Sunny Zweibrücken. Man, I was here for 3 years in this little town. Too naive to really appreciate it, to be honest with you. Shit, all I wanted to do was get back to America. Dumbass. I did my full 3 years over there though. My second tour though, shit, I was like, man, I ain't even got to come back. Y'all can just leave me over here. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, this is the base. He always told me the base ran off a cliff. Maybe they was talking about this lake over here. Ain't no damn cliff nowhere. I don't remember having two active runways. I wonder if I change the time period, will it? I don't think this is gonna change any. I don't think DCS is that sophisticated to change the scenery with the time. Could be though, but I don't know. Alright, let's fly over to Ramstein. Some people call it Ramstein. Or we call it Ramstein. Germany was cool though, man. Germany was probably, I would say, the best assignment I had. I didn't know it at the time. If we got the same old problem with the rudder, no. But I'm definitely flying at a weird angle here. Sure as hell am. Oh, that's a little better. I'll be honest with you. I can't sit here and say that I see anything that I remember. Not even this big ass church over here. But I also wasn't very appreciative of being over there, so I really didn't pay much attention to a lot of stuff. I was like 17 years old, man. I was more worried about trying to keep my afro than engage in German culture and all the stuff you should take advantage of when you're sitting, what, 8 to 10 kilometers from Paris? Oh, from France, not from Paris, but this map is pretty smooth though. I'm sure when they add more detail, I can maybe remember some of the stuff. Let's kick it over to Ramstein. 269 kilometers. I don't really remember it being that far either, but maybe so. Where the hell am I at? I am right here. Oh, shit, am I going the wrong way? We got Wiesbaden. I don't know what happened here, but I'm in the wrong damn. No wonder. I'm way the hell up here. I'm thinking I'm way the hell down here. No wonder I don't recognize shit. I'm supposed to be down here, man. Yeah, no wonder I don't recognize shit. All right, we're gonna start in the air. Oh, that's wild. That's wild. Okay, you got to be the player, bro. I won't be the player. I'm gonna start. Uh, we're gonna start airborne. We need to be about 10,000 feet. 5,000. All right. Oh, I'm talking about, I don't remember seeing. Yeah, no, you don't remember any of that shit. Because you in a part of Germany you ain't never been to. All right, let's see if I can remember any of this stuff. I don't know what that base was. I'm talking about, well, I don't remember having 2 runways. All right, do over. Hopefully I don't crash. I'm starting airborne. I want to collect to be somewhere in the middle so I don't get all that crazy. One thing about the Apache, I don't know if this is in real life, but you can't just be yanking on the controls, man. Yanking on the controls is gonna yank you into the ground. Okay. All right. Let's go with the base. Okay, yeah, that's what I remember. It looks more like it. All right. This is kind of what they mean by it's like a little. It wasn't a clip, but you can see it is a. It does kind of go down into a little valley. Okay, yeah, it looks a little. This This looks a little more familiar. Sure does. Let's see. See how accurate they got this sucker. Oh yeah, yeah, this looks a lot more familiar, bro. Hell, I think we actually had bases, had hangars like that. Actually, they had revetments. They was actually hardened bunkers. Yeah, they had hardened bunkers when I was there. Come on, where's the fuel farm at? Oh, that looks like them over there. Yep, those are hardened bunkers. Yeah, they should park them right in there. Yep, we had a lot more of them than that though. They were all over the place. All right, back then I think we only had 3 fuel tanks, and they were weird because they was right at the front gate. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'd imagine that base is probably all built up. Matter of fact, let's see. I was back in Germany once, and we were gonna ride down to Zweibrücken, but they told us they weren't gonna let us on the base, so we didn't go. We didn't bother going. Again, I don't remember much of downtown because I didn't really hang out. I didn't really hang out that much, man. I think I went on like maybe 1 or 2 trips the first time I was there. I couldn't even begin to tell you what downtown looked like 'cause I didn't go. The second trip we was a little more involved into it though. But I'm gonna go back. I'm going back to Germany in May. I'm gonna hang out over there for a little bit. I'm gonna try to see as much of it as I can. But it won't be the Zweibrücken. Zweibrücken is too far southernly. Yeah, nah, yeah. See, 26, 30 kilometers. It might have been a little bit more than that. It wasn't no 300 kilometers though. From Zweibrücken to Ramstein. Ramstein's where we would go and shop, hang out. It was back in the time, right, when they had just brought out beta VCR tapes, VHS recorders. They wasn't even a recorder, it was a player. I paid $600 for a VHS or beta player. Yeah, I did that. But you gotta understand too, over there wasn't no TV, so if you didn't have a VCR, you was ass out, or you had to learn how to speak German. Only thing they had on TV you could understand was the uh, soft nude shows they'd have at night, or some of their game shows, and you didn't need to understand the language for that. You knew what you were looking at. I remember them giving us briefings on the Fulda Gap. I remember getting briefing on Russia blowing through Zweibrücken. I remember telling us we're like a 3-minute flight away from not being there anymore. Imagine at 17, come from a small town, and then your first briefing is, yeah, you just here to stop the, no, you just here to slow them down. You ain't here to stop nothing. It's gonna roll right over you. She used to freak me out. I was in the Air Force. Yep, I was in the recon squadron, and then I went back over as part of uh, MAC. I don't know what they call it now. Military Airlift Command. Yeah, first time sucked. Second time though, boy, wee. I took full advantage of that trip. Full advantage. Let's see. I think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to Ramstein. I want to go to Ramstein. What the hell has got me going? I'm having a real problem with this mouse. Look at it. I'm gonna have to get rid of this sucker. Let's. Damn, I'm actually turning around. I didn't know that. Let's go route direct to waypoint 2. I was in jet fuse. What were we back then? 6.3s or something like that. Petroleum oils and lubricants. Glorified gas station attendant. that it should get. Like I don't know, you know, add it and use it. I do mostly single player, so for me it's not a big deal. I've always thought about joining a squadron, man, but I've done that with Falcon VMS, and it was cool. But I thought it was like you always had somebody in that really wanted to be military and shit. When you've been in the military, you don't want to be playing military. 'Cause one, I said, take off on the ramp hot. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. My game load times is killing me, man. Killing me. But then again, I guess this is the first time I've been in the Viper on this map, so maybe that's what's going on. Patience. DCS, you need a heavy dose of patience. It says take off from, oh, I wanted to take off from runway. My bad. My bad. But I got a taste for some fried shrimp. This is my favorite plane. I freaking love this plane. Out of all the DCS planes, the Viper. It's it for me. It's so simple, easy to fly. And now they finna do the DTC tape. Yeah, this, this my baby right here. Watch me crash it. Oh, look at she taking off nice and smooth. No drama. No drama for your mama. Yeah, give me confidence to even look outside. Frankfurt International Airport. All right, let's just fly around.
Altitude. Altitude.
At Frankfurt, you had back then. It's not like that now, but back then, on this side was the international airport, and then on the other side was the base. And we could sit there and watch all those Freedom Birds take off. Yeah, we was on this side. They had a whole base over here, fully developed. I mean, thousands of militaries on this side. Yep, that's it. POL was like way, it wasn't way way back here. It was right there. Where was POA? It was right there on the runway. I mean, on the taxiway or on the ramp. It wasn't far from the ramp. Yeah, we had a little short drive. I think it was like somewhere, yeah, somewhere up in here. Yep, we go straight down there. Yep, this is the fuel tanks. The little, our little shack was up in here somewhere. They had the pantograph arms and trucks. We had a hydrant buildings. It was somewhere on this side. It might be up in here. It was real convenient. Real convenient to work your ass off. 141s, C5s, C17s, C130s. Anything big. That's what we're coming at. Every now and then you get a fighter jet probably in there because it was broke or detouring, but I don't think they wanted to mix them up with the heavies. All right, where are we going? Uh, let's fly. I forgot. I think I had Ram sign down here. Well, it's a pretty smooth map. I seen a guy. He did a video about 12 minutes. Was Tricker, I think. He's talking about map fatigue. I get that. Yeah, I get that. Like it get. I mean, I think I might have pretty much every map, but I only play the Caucasus, Persian Gulf, and that's primarily it. I don't really play the rest of them. I still have Syria loaded, but I don't play Syria. Some of those maps I don't play because they just choke the life out of my computer. That's when I run into a problem. If I play certain maps, like if I play Syria in the Apache or the Kiowa or Kiowa, it's over with. It's not gonna be fun unless I turn the graphics pretty much down to nothing. I mean, it's still playable, but yeah, this map runs pretty good. I think my frame rate should be pretty decent. Yeah. So I mean, it's okay like this. I mean, I can even load up a bunch of planes and whatnot, and I can still get 100 some frames. And when I do DCS Liberation, if I do it just on the lowest graphic settings, I use low graphic settings, and then I use high visibility or long visibility range. Visibility range is long, and I can still get it'll pop between 100 and like 70, between 70 and 100 frames, even during DCS Liberation. VR is out the question. VR with DCS Liberation is a no go. That's when you run into problems with wanting a new computer versus keeping your old computer. Cause this in VR is it's just freaking amazing, man. Like you can see so much better. You can pick out enemies. Everything in VR to me is better. But you're gonna need a computer to run it. I can't do DCS Liberation even with the lowest uh, campaign requirements. I can't do it. As soon as about 5 minutes into the mission, when everything started loading up, it becomes a problem. It don't become a problem. It becomes a slideshow, which that's a problem. This map is cool though. I can see some real good missions made from this. Yes, sir. Especially with that Apache, man. Good ambush place, good place to get ambushed. Super, super cool. It's like the Caucasus, but without all of the big, deep valleys and mountains, which they may be on here somewhere, but yeah, this is cool. That's Ramstein.
Altitude. Altitude.
She didn't like that much.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Okay, what was the next one? 1, 3, 35 miles. I think that's symbolic. Oh, look at it. Chugging up now. Let's see what it's like in the air. It doesn't like something I'm doing here. Oh, yeah. So hold up. Wait a minute. That's weird. The higher up I get, the more problems I have. I think it's probably because of the way I got this set up too. One of the things I found, let's see if you go options. We got preload radius. If this is too low, it'll cause some stutter. And that's too low. Way too low. Yeah, that's way too low. Germany at 21,000. So we're gonna go over to Spangdahlem, Bitburg, and Hahn, is it? Yeah, Hahn, Spangdahlem, and Bitburg. Been to all of those bases at one point or another. POL, my job was POL. I was it's a 2 something now. Back then it was a 6.3. That's been over 30, 40 years, man. And I'm dating myself, but it's been a long time. That was in the 80s. I do remember though. I think it was a 6.3 something or 6.3 1XO. That seems familiar. Oh, you recently? Yeah, I think this mic, man, is. I gotta put this mic in my mouth in order for you to hear me. It's just as old as my computer. I don't think it's omnidirectional. I think it's a direct mic. So if I ain't chewing on it, you won't hear me. All right, Han. It doesn't seem to have a lot of detail here around the cities. Well, I guess that's because it just came out too. So like you go Syria mapping this. Syria map make you think you like you there. Okay, point 4, 194 miles. Well, I'm not doing that. We'll land here. kind of chucking up on me. Well, again, I think that's because I got a low. I got to set up the load really, really low.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, that's a nice little valley right there. Oh, there's a plane right there. Ooh. Hahn Air Force Base. Yeah, this map is nice. I think as they add to it, detail, it's going to be pretty smooth. I still don't know if people are going to really just adopt it. If a lot of the squadron's going to play it. I think an Apache squadron would definitely want to invest in this. These things are $55, man. That's pretty expensive. But giving one away, I'm giving one away next Friday. All you gotta do is comment on the main post I already posted. I think it's in the community tab or about tab. And yeah, I'm gonna give one of these away. At least somebody will be able to play it. I'm waiting on that DTC tape cartridge come. I know it's gonna be pretty sparse at first, but that can save you a lot of setup. All right, you gonna give me the crew chief? Let's see, give me crew chief, crew chief. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, this map is cool. I like it. I'm gonna wait for some people to build some There's some missions in it. I think it's gonna be cool. I just don't know how many people gonna adopt it though. Yeah, it's nice. Super nice. It goes all the way up to damn garden. Places I ain't never heard of. Town, New Brandenburg. Yeah, that's nice. This is nice. All right, folks. It's a cool map. A lot of fun. I can see it really getting the blood going on some Apache A10 tank killing type time. A lot of little valleys, little rivers, stuff to hide under, ambush. Yeah, it's gonna be smooth.